following her arrow has led newcomer Kacey Musgraves straight to the winner's circle as the singer-songwriter took home her career first 2 Grammy Awards, including Best Country Album for her Same Trailer, Different Park, and Best Country Song for Merry-Go-Round. Backstage, the 4-time nominee snapped this hilarious pic of what she really thought of her award-winning night. Darius Rucker rocked his category, taking the Golden Gramophone home for Best Country Solo Performance for his remake of the Old Crow Medicine Show classic Wagon Wheel, while the Civil War's performance of From This Valley beat out the likes of Kelly Clarkson with Vince Gill, Little Big Town, Tim McGraw with Taylor Swift and Keith Urban, and Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton to earn the Best Country Duo or Group Performance Grammy. Taylor Swift's 4 nominations weren't enough to add to her collection of 7 at home as she went home empty-handed after her all-genre album of the year, Red, lost to French electronic duo Daft Punk's Random Access Memories. For a complete list of Grammy winners, visit HeadlineCountry.com.
The nominees for ACM Entertainer of the Year are our buddy Luke Bryan.
And our buddy Miranda Lambert.
Hey, our buddy Blake Shelton.
And our buddy George Strait.
And finally, our old buddy Taylor Swift.
Well, now that the Grammy Awards have been handed out, the Academy of Country Music is next in line to honor this year's top musical acts. And when it comes to the top, it's Miranda Lambert and Tim McGraw who took the lead, earning 7 nominations each during the Academy's 45-minute digital press announcement.
But this ain't my mama's broken heart.
Along with her 3rd nod for Entertainer of the Year, where she'll once again compete against her husband, Blake Shelton, his ACM co-host Luke Bryan, King George Strait, and 2-time Entertainer of the Year winner Taylor Swift. Miranda and Taylor will also rub elbows in the Female Vocalist of the Year category alongside Sheryl Crow, Kacey Musgraves, and Carrie Underwood.
Let's go listen to the night train.
Jason Aldean, Lee Brice, Luke Bryan, Blake Shelton, and 6-time nominee Keith Urban round out the male vocalist list, while Big and Rich, Dan and Shay, Florida Georgia Line, Love and Theft, and Thompson Square earn props for Vocal Duo of the Year.
How'd you get so far away?
Reigning Group of the Year, Little Big Town will defend their trophy against Eli Young Band, Lady Antebellum, Zac Brown Band, and the band Perry.
Tell the grave digger that he better dig too.
The sibling trio's Better Dig 2 also earned a nod for Video of the Year, as did Kacey Musgraves' Blowin' Smoke, Tim McGraw's Highway Don't Care featuring Taylor Swift and Keith Urban, I Drive Your Truck by Lee Brice, Miranda Lambert's Mama's Broken Heart, and Carrie Underwood's 2 Black Cadillacs.
And the nominees for the ACM Album of the Year are, based on a true story, Blake Shelton, go Blake. Crash My Party, Luke Bryan, go Luke. Here's to the Good Times, Florida Georgia Line, that would be you, Tyler and Bryan. Same Trailer, Different Park, Kacey Musgraves. And last but certainly never least, 2 Lanes of Freedom, Tim McGraw, go Tim.
No surprise here, FGL's record-breaking Cruise lands among the top 5 single record of the year nominees, as does Highway Don't Care, and single and song of the year nominees I Drive Your Truck, Mama's Broken Heart, and Darius Rucker's Wagon Wheel.
Every storm runs out of rain.
Joining the latter 3 in the Song of the Year category is Gary Allen's Every Storm Runs Out of Rain and Mine Would Be You by Blake Shelton.
Yeah, the boys round here.
Blake's Boys Round Here with Pistol Annies could take home a trophy for Vocal Event of the Year, as could Florida Georgia Line's Cruise, remixed with Nelly, McGraw's Highway Don't Care with Taylor and Keith, Rucker's Wagon Wheel featuring Lady A, and Keith and Miranda's recent #1, We Were Us. Fans will once again cast their vote for this year's Entertainer and New Artist of the Year winners, who will be selected from previously announced semifinalists Lee Brice, Brett Eldridge, Tyler Farr, Justin Moore, Kip Moore, Kacey Musgraves, Parmalee, and Thomas Rhett. The 49th Annual Academy of Country Music Awards will be handed out live Sunday, April 6th from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas on CBS.
'Cause I'm nobody's fool but yours.
After much success in sharing the Bakersfield sound with the masses, Vince Gill and Paul Franklin have joined forces with Cracker Barrel Old Country Store to release the deluxe edition of their collection, Bakersfield.
I can't be myself when I'm with you.
A cornerstone in the history of country, the Bakersfield sound is most notable thanks to the legacies created by Merle Haggard and the late Buck Owens. Vince and Paul are hoping to keep that sound alive by sharing it with an entirely new generation.
It took Eric Clapton to teach me who Robert Johnson was. And maybe it's going to take Paul and I to teach a 20-year-old kid who Buck and Merle are. The people that already love that music, we're going to win them no matter what. Yeah. But it's those young people that don't really get what this is that I think will go, well, now, I've never heard anything quite like that.
Pick up your copy at any Cracker Barrel location.
Every wall needs a frame, every ball needs a chain. I'm talking about tying the knot, tie it up.
And finally today, it's a girl for Kelly Clarkson and husband Brandon Blackstock. Kelly announced the news via social media, tweeting, quote, "We just found out we're having a girl officially. I knew it. Only a girl could cause this much drama with all this vomiting." Ha! The couple who wed last October announced their pregnancy in November. This will be the first child for Kelly. Congrats.
Tie it up.